Alright, we're at day 9 of spring in Stardew Valley. Doing the Nuzlocke challenge, see how that works out. Dad's gonna give us 500 gold to start our farming life. Fantastic. We're gonna take a little bit of coal, take some grass, and some wood, and we're gonna build us a scarecrow. But we're gonna need more wood for that. Remember how I said we need the wood on our farm? Well, this is what we're gonna use it for. Building things. So scarecrows have an area around them, 8 squares in every direction, including diagonals, that they keep crows from eating your crop. And I don't believe early on in the game crows show up, but a little bit later they do, and I want to keep my crops protected, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of that now. Got some more potatoes. Only 5 of them this time. We're going to keep these 5 for the community bundle. We're doing fine on money. We did make a scarecrow. We get 100 gold for that. Look at that, we're swimming in money. We could buy a backpack upgrade today, but of course we don't need a backpack upgrade, so what we do need start getting in the mine. I think the next major plan is to clear out an area over here. We'll get some chickens going. Go ahead and take care of the really important stuff now. Petting and watering the cat. Really, we should let our cat drink from the natural springs, but again, part of the challenge. We do what the challenge says. Won't hold up in War Crimes Tribunal, but it's good enough for YouTube, I assume. Let's get a row of crops going here. I think I'm going to do the kale. Kale is actually not an efficient crop to grow, but that is fine. What do we need? We need a dandelion and we're going to head out over to the community center, drop that off. We're going to buy our items for the day. Again, our goal is simple. Just try and keep up to date with all of the parts of the challenge. We're going to try and get as many of the items as we can each day. The major thing we're going to be doing is seeing if the challenge is even viable. Can we get these things done in a reasonable amount of time? I think mathematically we have enough days to do everything, but, you know, that doesn't always translate into... That's how the game plays out. And my route hasn't exactly been extremely tight. Oh, I actually need a daffodil. Not too happy about giving up my daffodil right now, but it does mean we have a leek to eat. Again, my route is not... No, there's a daffodil up there. We'll just go grab that. My route is not super tight. Can probably optimize it a bit more, and maybe I'll even give it a try, although I won't record another video, if that is the case, and I am not able to do everything I want to do. I'll give a more optimized route a try. Nope, nope. Mayor saw me. Does not like me digging through the trash. It's something you have to deal with. You kind of don't want anyone on screen when you're digging through the trash. Hey, Willie. It seems he will not be heading to the shop today. He'll be closed on Tuesday. That's worthwhile information to know if you're going to be doing a lot of early fishing. Because, hey, it's pretty useful to be able to drop your stuff off at Willie's shop, make a little instant money. Maybe that'll get you the thing you need for the day. Really not much on the foraging path. Let's do a little ocean fishing. Maybe we can get something decent going out here. Got some sardine. got a herring. The nice thing about the bubbly water is it catches pretty frequently. Great for rapid fire fishing, which of course also makes the video more interesting. Perfect catch of a herring. Let's see if we have any more luck if we just keep fishing in this spot. Most likely not, but hey, all it costs us is time and a little bit of energy. And we've got a nice big leak to sort of fill us up. Alrighty, that's about all I want to try there. I would like to buy some things, but without a kitchen to use recipes, I can't pick up the maki roll recipe, which I believe is fish and seaweed. So we'll probably be selling those items. Let's go ahead and eat a leek real quick. Gotta build that energy back up. I already checked those trash cans, so we're gonna head up over to the mine area. I know it opens up relatively early in spring, enough that I could get to like floor 50 in the mine before spring ended. I know this because I remember doing that in one of my previous runs. But yeah, we're gonna try and catch us a nice big largemouth bass. Hopefully we'll have some luck with that. And Willie will like us. But if not, again, if you take a quest and you don't complete it, nothing bad happens, it just, you don't get the reward. So this spot is actually quite a nice spot. Fishing out from here, you can catch some pretty good fish. Tend to have a lot of luck in games where I'm not limited on the number of chests I have. I'll normally throw a chest down over here and just fill it up with fish. That way I have a spot I can unload my inventory in real quick. No big deal. This will probably be a carp. Nope. Maybe just a really weak-willed chub. We're hoping for a few largemouth bass here. I did look it up between this video and the first one. Largemouth bass baseline are worth 100 gold, and them having quality or you having perks that increase the amount fish sell for goes up from there. I think I said something ridiculous like 200 to 500 gold. It's over 200 if you have perks and you're only catching gold ones, but fishing isn't quite that lucrative. We will be making some money here today, though. Alright, I believe Willie picks a fishing spot by the river, so we're going to head there first. See what he thinks of our largemouth bass. Don't remember, I think the quest is we just have to show it to him, we can keep the fish. Nope. Nope. Well then, let's go find Willie. If I bought anything today, I don't think I did. Not 100% sure, but I thought he fished over by the river. Maybe I'm mistaken, maybe I'm misremembering. But it's entirely possible he just had something to do today and decided to go take care of that instead. Well, regardless, he should be heading home right about now. We'll head over to the fishing shop, see if he's there. We've got a few fish. Just gonna cast my line out. Hopefully he'll come by. If not, I guess we're gonna have to sell this fish and just make the normal amount of money. Sad but true. We have also not seen Leia in several days, and this driftwood's just sort of sitting in our inventory being unused. Again, we're not really going out of our way to make sure we find Leia each day. So, partially our fault. I might check the pub here in a little bit. See if Lily's just gone to have some drinks. Got a new record on herring. Always nice. They keep track of the largest fish of each type you've caught. Well, you'll often see the new record thing pop up. That's just them saying, hey, you've never caught a fish this big before, or at least not one of this species. Willie's at the pub, great. If not, then there he is. Get a little bit of money. Complete a quest. Everything's going dandy. Gonna keep our scythe out, that way we're not blowing through energy, but we're just gonna do a quick forage. We don't have a ton of space for forage items, but I want to keep foraging. Maybe find that dandelion I'm missing. Maybe be able to complete a community center bundle tomorrow. That would be fantastic. And some horseradish. That's at least valuable. And maybe a small mountain of spring onions. Got stuck on the wall a little bit there. We'll go the long way around, head back to our farm, and call it a night. I don't think we've gotten a ton done today, but I think we've earned some money. I'm probably going to be looking at putting in a silo and a chicken coop. And from there, getting a few chickens. We'll go ahead and get 3, and if I get a void chicken egg, I'm going to sell one of them back and use the void chicken. Well, with that, we can start making mayonnaise, which is a lovely artisan good. Great for making a little bit more money off your chicken eggs. But having chicken eggs, once we get our kitchen, will be very beneficial, as that will allow us to make fried eggs. Another thing, I was sort of afraid of hitting my TV on, because I don't remember exactly how it works. In some similar games, like Harvest Moon, the moment you turn on your TV, it's already on a set channel, but you get to pick the channel you put your TV on in this game. Which means I can actually decide ahead of time if I want to get some recipes from the television. So we'll take a look at what's on TV today, but we won't be looking at the Weather Channel. It's just the fortune teller. I don't particularly care about my luck, so we'll leave that be. Alrighty. Seems seaweed are worth 20 gold each. Not a terrible price, but not really worth going out of the way to get more of, unless I'm going to be using it for a recipe. Also, I don't know if I bought items yesterday. That's never good. Should try and buy something every day. I think I said I was going to get some kale seeds. Ended up never doing that. It's Wednesday, though, so I can't buy any more kale. But I'm sure we'll find a way to spend our money today anyway. I think I may be starting to look for more mud. Again, I want to get the coop started so that way I can get some chickens. Cat causing me problems. Trying to clear out a little bit of a path. Maybe we can head up this way. I'm gonna check on the mine. It feels like it's really late in the season for me not to have mine access yet. Plus, there's always a chance, you know, daffodil spawns up here. Want to grab that if I can. That's the area that the earthquake hits. Go ahead and give Linus a leak. Why not? You are Linus. Glad you enjoy that. You have a meal on me. That's great. We're going to need a little bit of clay. See? The mine's open. Now we're going to have the introduction to the Adventurers Guild. We'll be able to go down into the mine if we want to. This chamber right here, the opening to the mine, this is another area that I normally keep a chest in, just to be able to drop off my stuff and go back down into the mine. He's gonna give me the worst sword he has. It's beaten, broken, chipped. It's got rust on it. Not safe at all. Probably get tetanus from the sword. Let's go ahead and make Wednesdays a mining day. I think that'll work out nicely. Also, we're going to stop by Robin's house. See if I can't grab myself a few handfuls of mud. And we'll get an idea of what we need for the coop. Alright. Need to reach 5 levels in the mine. That'll give us a quest to reach 10 levels in the mine. And probably another quest to reach the bottom of the mine. Regardless of what they want, try and get as much done as possible today. Come on, daffodil. Big money, no whammies. Mine will at least be something new, a little bit more engaging than watching me wander around, grab stuff in various places, and then follow up with, well, basically follow up with fishing for the end of the day. So we're going to deposit everything we will not need in the mine in the chest. Oh, we will need the sword. We'll need the pick. We'll take the hoe, and we'll take the mud. The reason I'm taking the hoe and the clay is because there's soil in the mine, and you can till it up, and that will often have clay in it. That's usually how I get my clay as I play through the game. Although you don't need a massive amount of clay for anything, you will need little bits and pieces here and there. And it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, even with our limited inventory situation. So yeah, we'll make a quick stop over at Robin's house, see what she wants for the silo, so that way we can get working on the coop. Alright, we got one of the books for Stardew Valley. This will give us a little bit of lore about the valley if we go to the library. So, we want to construct farm buildings. So, the coop will cost us 300 wood, 100 stone. The silo is going to cost us 10 clay, 5 copper bars, and 100 stone. Probably get that maybe before the end of the day? Nah, with the copper bars, well, we're gonna have some trouble getting that before the end of the day. So I was also looking over the rules, and I realized that upgrades only cost me 2 items for the day. I was treating them as building upgrades, which cost 5 items. Which meant I could have bought a few extra items in there. And again, that goes into, well, what if I want to make my route more efficient? Definitely do that. So we're gonna go kill this bug. Because bugs drop bug meat. And bug meat can be used in fishing to make bait. But apart from that, there's nothing else on this floor I want, so we'll be heading down to floor 3. You notice mining costs energy, but not swinging the sword. This is so you can kill the monsters you find in the mine without having to worry about energy levels, otherwise you'd want to avoid monsters at all costs. Alrighty, we got an amethyst. Amethysts are valuable. They're great early items for money. They're also one of Abigail's favorite gifts. Even more important, they are one of the items you put in the museum. So we've got a little bit of a choice early on. You'll definitely be getting more amethysts, like right there, as you play through the game. But you could also use your first amethyst for a little bit of a cash inflow. I'll probably be giving that up to the museum and selling one. There we go. Go down a level. So there's actually a hidden statistic which determines how far away things travel to you, and there are items you can get, adventurer items, which can increase that range, such as the magnet ring. One of the more useful items for going into the mine. The glow ring is another one of those items that you want to get if you can. Strategy for fighting monsters is really knock them away. There are some monsters that have less knockback, so you'll just hit them a few times and run away. But you want to keep them out of range of attacking you, while still being able to hit them. Got some quartz, we'll be able to use that in the furnace. A great effect. I did not bring any food, so hopefully I find this way down here pretty soon. I'll normally be under a rock. So we're just gonna plow through as many rocks as we can. If I can get to floor 5, that'll give me an elevator, which will allow me to come back down to floor 5. There we go. See, the journal updated. We got the elevator sound. I'm gonna take this bug meat as best we can. We got some white algae. That'll give us a little bit more energy. Makes me confident enough to at least look for some copper. We've got 21 pieces. 24 pieces would be ideal. Alright, we're gonna go down one more level. That was 1 copper piece. Again, 24 is ideal. 2 copper pieces. Let's go ahead and eat this white algae. Give us a little bit more energy to work with. So, it was 5 copper bars. So, I'm trying to get 25 copper, which I will then be able to craft into 5 copper bars. Quartz you find on the ground technically counts as foraging, not mining. flint shop, pick up the extra stuff I need. Ooh, getting real close. Oh, that was a wasted swing. So like everything else in this game, the mine is all about energy management. Starting to feel exhausted. I only have a few more swings left. Try this rock. Barring that, we'll get out of here. And maybe one more. Alright, even if we find a item, we're not able to do anything with it. This late in the day, deeper in the mine, reach level 40. Like I said, once you get the quest to go into the mine, it's just gonna keep giving you quests to go deeper and deeper. We're not gonna be able to drop off the amethyst today. I think it's also one of the stones you need for the community center mining bundle, which we do not have access to yet, nor will we have access to for a little while. However, if we do find a daffodil around here, we should be able to, or not daffodil, a dandelion around here, we should be able to go ahead and take care of that today, as the community center is always open for us. And the Junimos don't mind how late we come over. We're just going to do a quick circuit, hopefully get a daffodil. If not, oh well. Doesn't look like we have anything growing on the farm. Let's head down here real quick. Maybe there will be something down here. One of the nice things about foraging is it doesn't cost any energy. Picking stuff up off the ground, no energy cost. Which is great, because I'm really low on energy. And this is one of the few times I don't have driftwood on me, of course. But Leia hangs out in the woods late at night. She's big on tuning in with nature. I wouldn't quite call her a hippie, but she's hippie-like tendencies. Very free-spirited. I don't know. I don't want to be negatively discussing them. There we go. Dandelion. I don't want to disparage hippies or the hippie lifestyle. They do them. We do us. That's fine. Bunch of onions today. That's always great. And getting forage skill up is very useful. Again, not only do you get better items, but these little bushes everywhere, they're gonna have berries on them soon. And there's a perk that gives you +1 berries whenever you get berries from a bush. You get berries in the fall, you get berries in the spring. It's very nice to have that perk. Apart from that, we'll probably be wrapping up the video with this today. Felt like a long day. We've got a lot done in the mines. We're not able to buy any crops, because again, Piers is closed today. No. Let's go ahead and turn that in, why don't we? Is there anything else? Nope. Gonna turn that in. We're gonna finish our first bundle today. End on a high note. Throw a few of those in there. We're gonna keep the quartz. The quartz can actually be smelted down to quartz bars, although primarily I get my quartz bars through trash items. Both the broken CD and broken glasses will turn into quartz bars if you put them in the recycler, which is a useful item I can't quite make yet, but as we continue, I'm sure we'll be able to get the ingredients and recipe for it. Anyway, we're going to finish off our first bundle. See how that works out. We get a small reward and a larger reward when we complete the entirety of the bundle. We get spring seeds, an assortment of wild spring seeds. So this is going to open up another bundle, and that's going to be the crop bundle. Crop bundle I feel is really important early on. Oh, we're also going to open up the fishing bundle. Crop bundle I feel is really important early on because the crop bundle, while it has the spring crops, you need one of each of these. It also has a quality crop bundle, which means we want quality parsnips. Now, will we be able to get quality parsnips the first year? It'll be difficult. Also, with this open, I believe, yep, catfish. We can see where the different items are found. Specialty fish doesn't help us, but I know sardine was one of those that I always had trouble getting. And I think it's because it's a relatively low skill to get fish. And because of that, quite often difficult to get a hold of. Anyway, we're going to head back to our bed. We've got a few hours before we have to really worry. In 10 minutes, I will get the first getting sleepy debuff, which means I will have less time tomorrow. There we go. I'm basically going to sleep in tomorrow because I got that. But there is something I want to take care of real quick. Oh, no, never mind. I was going to plant some seeds and get some stuff working, but I realized we do not have the energy for that. If we do any more, we're definitely going to pass out. So, we'll get some sleep for the night. And again, we're going to call it here. We did get an upgrade on foraging and a +1 mining. As you can see, the amethyst is worth 100 each. That's actually fantastic in terms of money gain. You can make a lot of money in the mine. And keep in mind, most of the stuff I got out of the mine I ended up keeping to advance my own game plan, including 1 amethyst and some quartz that I believe are worth like 25 or 50 each. So you can actually make quite a bit of money if you have the energy to spend in the mine. Well, we're going to wrap up the video here. I'm trying to get a number of these videos pumped out because there's a race for another game I play going on. So I still want to keep posting these videos, and I want them to be available as new content fairly regularly. But I'm hopefully going to try and get a bunch done before the race, and then go ahead and continue after I am done racing through the content. If you have any more questions about that, feel free to ask them in the comments. I'll be sure to reply. And have a good one.